Audio Jungle.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Woodwork. We're your host. I'm Andrew.
Christian.
Art Nizzle.
And it is episode number 25.
Episode number 25. You feel me?
Quarter of
Yes,
the way to
sir.
100. We're getting there
Yes, sir.
in the month of July. It's
Literally
very,
a quarter.
it's very hot. It's very hot. It's
No,
ridiculous.
it's getting summer. Wait until August, dude. Oh,
It's going to be.
in August.
My birthday's in August.
Oh, shit.
Oh, she.
All right. So for today's episode, a lot has happened since the last time we really talked about topics. We got a lot of transfers to talk about, actually.
Transfer talk.
Yeah, transfer talk, which little hint that could be a next video series that we may be coming out in the future. So tune in for that. That might happen. We will talk a little bit about the behaviors of soccer fans. That'll be Christian's topic a little bit. And then after that, I got a little overrated, underrated kind of game per se that we're going to play. And I think that's basically it we'll cover for today's episode. A lot of transfers. That will be the main topic. All right. So for the transfers, got this little list here. I'm going to pull up real quick. Pretty much the big main ones. If we miss any, we can bring it up if it's not on this list or whatever. So I guess I'll just start with the Premier League or whatever. That's what this list starts with. We'll start with Arsenal. So their big signing for this season was Gabriel Jesus from Man City. I was happy with that. I don't know if you guys were.
I mean, I think he's better off playing over there because, with all the strikers they're getting.
True. With
The
Holland
way
coming
the way Man United is playing, he's better off over there, bro.
For
sure.
City?
Yeah, I think it was a great move. Great move.
And Arsenal needed it because Lacazette left as well. Their main striker, he went back to the French league. I believe he's playing for Lyon, so they needed a striker. So I think Gabriel Jesus coming in was the perfect signing. And I mean, he scored 2 in his debut or something like that? Like literally, he's doing good. So I'm kind of excited to see where that goes.
Yeah.
A little biased for these, but for the Chelsea signings, I was very happy with these.
A little biased.
They signed Raheem Sterling from Man City. I'm very excited about that one. And then Koulibaly from Napoli. I was also excited as a defender.
I actually didn't see Sterling went to City, really.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
So now he's played for Liverpool, Man City, and then Chelsea.
Damn, is he the biggest trader of them all?
I don't think it was ever like his choice. I think they all just kind of were like,
All right, just take him.
yeah,
And it just happened.
they got someone else to replace him, so they're just like, we'll get rid of you. So
Yeah, now you think about clubs do that, especially like a big signing like Holland.
exactly, yeah,
And,
you just
like,
gotta
you know, they
pick
need
the
you.
bottom one and get rid of him. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for both signings, attacking and defensively, because they lost Lukaku, who went back to Inter, and
I
then
saw that.
Christensen went to Barca,
Yeah.
and then Rudiger went to Real Madrid. So they kind of had to replace somewhere. So I think they filled in all the empty spots that they had. We were watching this earlier, but for Liverpool, they signed Darwin Nunez, but I don't know. I've kind of heard a little.
Iffy about him?
Yeah, people are apparently they paid like 80-something million.
A little bit too much. Wait,
And
where is he?
he's from. I think he's like a striker or like a winger.
No, that's not bad.
And apparently, I think they signed him from Benfica. They were only expecting they were like, oh, we would have gotten rid of him for like 40 million. But Liverpool was just like 80 million. They're like, fuck it, okay, we're not gonna say no to that much.
Holy
like that was.
shit.
Oh no, I think wait, let me see his picture. That's him right there. The one that
It's not a good one, but I'll pull up a better one.
I think I seen him play a little bit too, just like highlights and stuff. I think he's Liverpool probably yeah. I think Liverpool might know his worth. At least that's what I think. That's why they wanted to put that 80. I mean, I know you could throw down just 40. But hey,
It'll be interesting. I mean, yeah, like in the league last year, he played 28 matches and scored 26 goals and 4 assists. So not bad.
not bad. Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. You know, Liverpool, Klopp usually does a good job of turning random players, nobodies, into somebodies. And
Yeah.
they had to sign him because Sadio Mane, after
Yeah. After he left,
after that stuff,
Champions League and Premier League.
going to Bayern Munich, which he scored in their game that they're playing literally right now against DC United. Nice little PK by him. So that one we'll get a little bit used to. Like, it's going to take a while for me to be like, oh, my gosh, he's a Bayern player, you know? All right, so obviously the big one, Man City, Holland.
Yeah.
We've talked about that one numerous times. Still interesting in my opinion, but
And honestly, I did want to go somewhere else, but City was the big buyer.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He's gonna end up scoring a lot of goals. At least is what I think.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be a pretty good attack for City.
and then Man City, obviously Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus. They loaned out Zach Steffen, the U.S. goalkeeper, down to second division, Middlesbrough. And
Are you
then,
serious?
yeah, I kind of was like, what the hell? And then they also, Ferdinandinho, whatever the fuck, I can't say it. He left. I think he went to some club in Brazil or something like that, but he announced he wasn't returning with the club, so that was kind of a little center defensive mid leaving right there. Man U had they had a lot of people leave. They had Paul Pogba went to Juventus.
For free.
They messed up on that one.
For free, bro. Oh my.
They could at least throw like like a quick 40 mil or maybe even 20 mil. Get something out of it. Just for like
because they bought him for like
80,
something like that. So it's like
at least take something back.
At this point, it's Pogba's world.
Well, it always has, man. He always does whatever he wants in a sense.
Yeah, because if you think about it, obviously Man United bought it from Juventus and then he's just going back for free.
And I wouldn't be shocked if this man's gonna go off. That he'll be like one of the top midfielders of the world because he's just like, no, I want to play. I want to play for Juventus. Like I want to try again. Like, and then Man U also lost Jesse Lingard. I think he's just up for
a free agent.
Yeah, or like at least on the transfer list, but like he won't return. And then also Edison Cavani.
Oh yeah, Cavani. Yeah,
I don't know where he's going.
Yeah,
but
Cavani's like old as hell.
yeah, he kind of
He gets his pass.
he did good, but then Ronaldo coming in kind of lost his spot. So he's just like,
honestly, yeah.
and then they also signed, which I'm kind of excited for to see how this goes, Christian Erickson.
Oh yeah, yep.
I think they sent him to like a 2 or 3 year deal, so it's not just like a one and done. Like he's still going after his heart attack and all that. So be kind of interesting to see how that goes. Next up we got Tottenham. They got I'm gonna botch this so bad, but Richarlison, the Brazilian striker that played for Everton. I thought that was kind of shocking because they've got Harry Kane, so I don't know why they're getting another striker, but I don't know. I believe it's Conte is the coach, so I guess you got to trust and see what he does with it.
Conte's the coach?
Yeah, like that Antone Conte or whatever.
I was thinking of the Conte.
And then they also signed Lenglet from Barca, the center back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I thought that was also that was a good sign in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we'll see how. I think they'll still only place like 5th or 6th. I don't think they're gonna change dramatically, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe
Who knows?
defense will be better, honestly.
Next up, we got Real Madrid. So their big signing was Antonio Rudiger from Chelsea. Sad to see him go, but see how he does. They got rid of Marcelo because he said he was leaving.
Yep.
Isco because he said he was leaving. And then we don't know where they're going, but then the other person they lost was Gareth Bale. He's at LAFC.
Yeah.
Bastard. Already playing and stuff, but
yeah.
and then we got Barcelona. So they got
good
Christensen, Rafinha, and then the newest one, Lewandowski.
Yeah.
So I think we'll pause real quick. What are our thoughts on the Lewandowski one? Because that's the newest and probably the biggest one.
Yeah.
Besides like Holland that has happened this year.
He's the go. He's gonna win the Ballon d'Or.
Should have already done it twice.
He's gonna win it this time.
I'm gonna have.
It's a popularity contest. Think about it. The Ballon d'Or is not about whether you're a good player. It's a popularity contest.
Okay, so
he's gonna win it this year.
But Messi and Ronaldo are still more popular.
Yeah, but they're not performing as well.
You said it's a popular contest.
It is a popular contest, though. It really is.
It's not by their playing. That's what you just said.
Yeah, it is a popular contest, but Ronaldo and Messi are not performing how they used to perform anymore. Lewandowski at least still putting up goals on the match. Like, it's not the same anymore.
I think he's gonna struggle a little bit.
Think so?
Because I think it's the playing style.
You
know, he was the target man, just like up there. Just run and score. Barca's the tiki taka, move their way up, not sending long balls a lot. So I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I think he'll have a little struggle. Maybe I don't know. I'm being a Lewandowski fan. I'm kind of nervous. I'm hoping it does better than like I'm hoping it does well. I'm hoping Ballon d'Or, all that stuff, Champions League. I'm just nervous. But that's just me.
I mean, I feel like it's a good move. He kind of gives me a little bit kind of how Suarez vibes goes. I mean, it is definitely hard to tell because, like you said, he is a long ball person. It is kind of like a shoot towards Lewandowski, shoot towards the middle. He's a striker, but at the same time, like I put my trust in Xavi, and I'm pretty sure I know he knows what he's doing, and I'm pretty sure he wants him there because he knows Lewandowski's gonna be there when they need him to be there. Be there up top, be there to strike, be there. Just kind of like like a Chicharito, a Suarez, like they're gonna be there to get the job done.
Yeah, I didn't think of the Suarez one. That was a good point.
And I mean, shit, like
you never know.
We're gonna have to wait honestly because everything can happen. But like it could be a bad first game, and then I wish he could have played. Like this game that they basically won like 6-0 against Inter Miami. But
he warmed up with the team and stuff. So maybe they're on tour right now. So maybe he'll get in one match or something just to kind of get his foot in the door of playing with the team and stuff. So hopefully, I feel like they have to just so they don't just start the new season with him never playing with the team. Like you gotta get some preseason going on with him. So it'll be interesting. I think that's the biggest one that everybody's gonna watch.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be looking at him. Yeah, I mean, it is a big move, especially because like he really didn't have any words to say too. Just leaving Bayern, he's all like, I just want to leave.
Yeah, he just wanted the new challenge. He just wanted to try something different. So, if everything works out, both the team and him agreed, everything worked out.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like if he went to even the Premier League, too, it would have been a great challenge for him, too, because obviously when you're in a league where you're winning, like, 8 consecutive straight years, it's kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's cool, like, your team's dominant, and when you go into, like, other tournaments, like, it's like, all right, I won probably Champions League, this, that. But then now you just want to, like, you want to try a different league with a team that probably, like, that's in par with your team that you're playing with, Because obviously we all know only Dortmund, if anything, maybe.
Yeah, that's, like, their biggest
rival
competition for the league and stuff. So, yeah, I think I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm feeling everything with it. So, I'll definitely be watching a lot of Barca games this year just to see how he performs.
You can't wait.
All right, so we kind of covered Juventus, obviously Paul Pogba and Angel Di Maria signing. Those are both. I think those are good moves for Juventus. I think they're going to be exciting. I could see Pogba and Di Maria kind of dominating. So I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, honestly, I thought Di Maria was going to go to Barca too. The rumors about that, it would have been kind of cool, but it's kind of hard to place. Where to place him because like we have some good midfielders too.
Yeah.
Some good forwards already. So like where would you really put him?
Yeah, it worked out. I think this was the best landing spot. And then Juventus got rid of Shalani, also going to LAFC. And then they just announced it today, but Dybala left and he signed with Roma. So I'm like kind of excited and kind of see how he does with that team.
It's kind of weird. Whenever I see that ball,
He'll do great.
I still think he's like a young person, but he's really not. He's like 28.
28, yeah, he's 28,
29. Like, so I'm like, damn.
And then let's see, we've got also Bayern also signed a couple days ago De Ligt. He was Ajax, but then most recent he was the Juventus center back. They just signed him. So once again, I was telling you earlier, I was like, I feel like Bayern can make a decent run in the Champions League and all that just because they got Mane, they got De Ligt. Like, those are some kind of big signings in my opinion. You know, they're both very fast, good playing style and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And then last is Dortmund. As we know, they got rid of Haaland.
Yeah, sadly.
They signed, I never know how to pronounce it, but it's Sully, the center back from Bayern. He went to Dortmund. And then the biggest one they signed was Sebastian Haller from Ajax. But when they were doing his physical, they found out that he has a testicular tumor.
I saw that.
So, prayers for Sebastian and the Dortmund, family, fans, everybody and stuff like that, because that's an interesting one. It's kind of weird where you go to sign a new team and when you're doing your physical to find out if, like, you can play, you have that. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's like a stepping stone already.
Yeah, it's kind of, so, hopefully safe recovery, everything goes fine, you can continue playing and all that kind of stuff, because kind of obviously sucks to get that kind of news when you're starting a new chapter in your life and playing career.
Especially playing for like the top team, to
exactly.
Like the second top team in that league technically.
Like, he was there, they signed him to fill in the Haaland spot. So it's like a lot of pressure, he's got to step up big, and it's like now he's got to overcome this. So definitely watch out, see how that goes for him.
I hope he doesn't, obviously collapse or anything on the field.
I hope they just, take all the right precautions, make sure everything's safe, everything goes right.
Make sure to take every day, but like, if it's
just play it safe,
recover. Yeah,
it's preseason right now, so just don't overdo it.
Yeah, play a couple games, and then just chill.
All right, change gears. Hit it up with Christian's topic now.
Change gears. Micro topic's not like too big. It's kind of like, obviously now we'll enter in, kind of like a new age. Obviously a lot of goats and legends are like, moving out and stuff. So we're just going to talk about kind of like, all of our intakes on behavior of like, us soccer fans at stadiums and too. And I kid you not, when we were talking about that Loyal game, if you guys watched that episode a couple episodes ago, like, every soccer fan's so different. Like, I felt like these soccer fans felt so entitled, just to be here too. And like, I definitely seen stuff on TV, and I'm pretty sure everyone's seen stuff on like, the news and stuff, how like in Mexico where, fans got killed, and like, that's just crazy to me how like people take it so far to like, just like talk shit for like no reason.
Yeah.
Like, I understand like we're losing stuff too, but like some people are like, so what's that word, like die hard.
And it's one of those where like you can be passionate, like we all have our teams, you can be passionate, you can be with those like support groups from home, like everybody's their own type of fan, but it's like sometimes you got to realize what you're doing when you're, if killings happen, you get in those arguments, throwing trash at players, other people, like that represents you, that represents the team, that represents everything. So it's just like, I'm not saying like, oh, don't be passionate and don't get into the game, but it's just like, come on, like I don't know, like.
Yeah, it's literally kind of feels like, when obviously everyone, when you watch a pro player, like they're pro and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, like everyone's gotta understand that like no matter what, not everyone's gonna have the best day, not everyone's gonna have that perfect touch, everyone's not gonna play the best sometimes. Sometimes they need a little push. Maybe they need the cheers from the fans to because what, I got all these people come here to watch me for a reason. Man, I gotta pick up my shit. Like Elijah Martin, like he definitely knows that shit when we were there watching him. Like, you know, he knows he messed up and he hit that floor and he came back up and like they came out winning.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like, you know, maybe the team needs some like goat milk or something like that. Because, you know,
that's like a prime that's a prime example, like the Orange County Loyal game we went to. Like, it's just the way they like interact and stuff, like the fans, like how they were constantly cussing, and then when the Loyal support group said one cuss word, not at them, just that was the chant, they were all like, "Oh, you can't cuss," like all this. It's like, you were cussing at fans, even the fans that like us, like we weren't in the support section, we were just right next to them, and they were like cussing at us, like people that it's like, what do you gain from that, you know?
it's kind of feel like they want to pick a fight, you know.
And it's like, what does that do? Does that help your team win?
Yeah, really doesn't. And I still remember the time I was right next to Andrew and this guy was like, "Oh, we scored what we want." Like he tapped me too. Like literally, we scored and then they scored like I think 3 minutes.
Yeah, like they literally brought it down and like scored. It's like,
we scored what we want. We scored what we want. Dude, I always remember that shit because the minute we scored again, I yelled at him like, "We scored what we want. We scored." And like that fool was like all the way in the front. He didn't even turn around, dude. Like he was so like he shut up. You know, that's what's crazy about something. When you talk too much, look what happens.
I don't know. Like, I just don't understand why some of these people like that go extreme and cause problems. It's like, what is that? Did you win your argument?
Yeah,
Did you win that you're the better fan? It's like, no, you probably just got arrested or in trouble or banned from a game. It's like, now you can't go to these games. Like, what?
True.
I don't know. Like, I'll sound biased being LA Galaxy fan. Like the LAFC fans, their support group, no matter who it is. Like, it actually happened. I can't remember who they were playing, but I was watching. It was a playoff game. It was at LAFC playoffs. I think they were playing Real Salt Lake. Real Salt Lake scored to take the lead, and the support fan, they're just throwing trash, hitting players and stuff like that. The game actually got delayed like 10 minutes because the ref was like, they need to stop. They need to stop. Like, you're hurting the players. You're affecting the game. Like, what? And it's like, what did you gain from that? They already scored. And if anything, you're actually going to help the other team, like, oh, now we got to piss them off more. You know, we want to piss them off. So it's like, but it's like right there, it's like, why are you throwing trash? I guarantee Galaxy fans have done it before, you know.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It's just like, why, you know? That show, those are Galaxy fans that you saying the name in it, and it's like that when people are like, they're like, oh, what team are you a fan of? You're like, oh, I'm a Galaxy fan. They'll think about that event. So it's like,
Yeah. Like, aren't you a team that likes to throw trash? Like, you know, it happens in Mexico all the time, you know?
I mean,
I don't know why they do all that.
the Mexico, like, national team, like, their fans are getting banned from games because they keep yelling puta when the goalie kicks the ball. That's all what FIFA wants them to stop. Like, just stop doing that, and there won't be problems. But they keep doing it. It's like, I understand it's a tradition. It's been going on for years. Like, that's iconic. But it's like, you guys are getting banned from games that you can't go watch now.
Yeah, for real.
Who's winning in that situation?
I just think the world is getting way too sensitive, and
I
think the world is getting too sensitive. That's what all I'm gonna say about that.
I will also agree with that. Certain things are getting sensitive. Like it's
no, everything is like everybody has their own pronouns and whatever. Like, dude, no one gives a fuck what your pronouns are. I think the world is getting too sensitive, and officials and government are like giving into that sensitive topic, and they're just like protecting people's rights over nothing, dude. Like, I remember 10 years ago, it was either you're a girl or you're a boy. Nowadays, it's like you're they, them, you're she, he, you're he, she, us, we. Like, I think nowadays people are way too sensitive, and they just want government to do something about it. And, like, honestly, I don't think government or any official organization should do anything about it. I think that should be your own personal opinion. But I think the they, them, you're gay, I'm gay, call me a faggot. I think nowadays people are just way too sensitive, and I think the gay word got oversensitized, and people like to play the victim complex. Nowadays I think society is messed up with that thing. It's super messed up.
I
agree. There's a lot of
super messed up nowadays
issues and stuff like that, but
it's like nobody's getting oppressed, dude. Like,
I don't want to go into that so much.
That's a lot.
Like,
Dude,
full on, like, I'm not
it
trying
is
to
a
hold
lot.
you.
It is a lot.
It's
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's
Like,
a lot.
it's one of those where, like, I guess in my thing with it,
Controversy,
you can do whatever you want. You can have your opinion. Just don't try to push it on me.
Yeah, exactly.
So
exactly.
it's like,
yeah, well, why people push on
you
like
can
what
do,
you want?
You
know?
can be who you want. You can do whatever you want. You can believe whatever. Don't just try to, like, if I don't believe in that, make it seem like I'm the bad, I'm the wrong. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
I got my
that's what's
beliefs.
crazy.
You got your beliefs. I'll stand right over
That's
here.
what's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna be one of those that's like trying to stop the protest or like stop. I'm not gonna try to stop it. You do you. If you want to go fight and protest the government, by all means,
ahead.
I'm gonna sit here and watch it on the news.
Yeah, I'll be the bystander.
I'm gonna be the innocent bystander watching the news. You do you.
But
Like, but you just can't get pissed if I like.
Yeah,
I
bro,
feel-
and that shit just crazy.
It's
When
like-
they
it's
get
like-
when they get mad, it's like I'm like, okay, why are you trying to, push it on me? Like, for me personally, you seem like a girl or a guy, whatever. Like,
No.
how am I supposed to just assume automatically
exactly,
unless
and-
you have like a they them right
Yeah,
on top
exactly.
of your forehead?
They don't
Yeah,
want you to assume,
honestly.
so it's like, what am I supposed to say? It's like, I'm either you take like a 50-50 chance of either you're getting it right or you're getting it wrong. It's like, that's like right now when I'm working at the Loyal and like I'm at the entrances and I'm like, oh, welcome, and like my go-to, I'm all like, welcome guys, like all that stuff, and I have to like, it's like one of those where I'm like, I'm prepared for someone to get upset that I said the word guys. I'm like, I'm not saying in the sense of males. I'm just saying, like, I know if I say you people, that's going to come off worse. So I'm like, it's just like, I'm not doing it because I'm like, you're a male, you're a female. It's just like, I guess I'm judging by the cover that, okay, you look like a male, I'm going to go with a male. Like,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to like, but if you come up, if I say that and you're, oh, I'm actually this, or I go by that, okay, cool. If I remember that, I'll say it. But
It's just too much jibber jabber going on
Yeah.
nowadays.
I do-
Dude.
Too many sensitive people getting offended for the smallest things.
Yeah, dude, I remember I saw it.
We could talk about it for a whole episode, but honestly, I don't think it would be
Wait,
healthy
wait.
for the channel to talk about it.
Think about it like this too. I saw it's a quick TikTok. The girl says you can't record it in here, and the guy, obviously jokingly, I could tell in his tone of voice, he was like, "Oh, but they identify as a camera."
Oh,
And
yeah,
the only
I've
thing
seen
she breathed in is like, "Okay," and like let them in. Imagine like stores and companies have to be all like, "Okay, no, obviously identify as a camera, you still can't record, blah blah blah." Like they have to put extra signs for that, extra thing just because.
it's one of
Yeah.
those, no matter what you set up, any rules, any laws, people will find the loophole. People will find
Yeah.
how not to do it.
You know what's something super funny? When like it's like Gay Pride Month, and it's like you see like the metro system, subway, the news channel,
Oh, I know what
all
you're
these
talking about.
companies are like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
we are so pro gay. After the month's over, it's like, yo, we straight as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they
I
start
did
pushing
see
again,
that.
like their
Dude,
straight ideas.
They did. I saw that
So
too.
it's like, have you guys seen those memes where it's like, oh, like we're only pro gay to like boost our sales during that month? I've seen so many of those memes.
It's one
Yeah.
of those where it comes up to the corporate, the people behind the desk. Those are the
Yes.
real thought. Like, those are the people that, like, it's their beliefs of what the company is and stuff. If they're a full year pro gay, all that stuff, then they're full year. If they're like, we're only gonna do it during this month, they only do it that. Like, it's all like, if that whole board is anti this, boom. It's kind of like Chick-fil-A in a sense. Are not open on Sundays. Some of those workers don't care. If they open on Sunday, they'd work on a Sunday. They don't, but it's the board, the people creating and stuff. That's their beliefs, all that stuff. So that's why Chick-fil-A, like all that. So it's like whole different conversation.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
honestly.
trying not to
bro.
like just keep going, but
I
then, like,
know.
it's a legit thing.
End
that, like-
point, the world is being too sensitive nowadays.
so let's bring that back to puta in the Mexico games.
Oh yeah.
It's too sensitive because it's like you can't say that like, oh, like Mexicans to say that so it's offensive, but it's like, let's say somebody says it in Russian or Ukrainian, in Portuguese.
Like,
It's
Yeah.
still
like
it's
to
still not the same because
Yeah.
it's like they're saying it in Spanish. What about like, let's say like Portugal and Mexicans play? What about the other 15,000 Portuguese fans that say it in Portuguese, and they still don't get fined? Is it because it's easier to understand in Spanish than it is in Portuguese?
I think it's one of those where, I mean, Spanish is like one of the most common languages in the world.
Yeah.
So it's just like everybody's like real. Like you can go anywhere and say puta and they're going to know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like if you say that in Russian, they're going to be like, what? And you're like, oh, I said that. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. Like, you know.
Yeah, so it's like you can't hold one more accountable than the other when they both mean the same thing. When the fans are probably saying the same shit.
Yeah, they probably are.
It really is.
And it's one of those, it's just because all of them say it at the same time. But we all know for a fact worse things are said within
The
small,
game,
like in
yeah.
the game, from like literally us to the fans right there. There was way worse things from the Orange County fans right there
Yeah.
than like puta, like the whole thing. Like we heard worse things than that, than just yelling that one like every time there's a goal kick. Like it's just one of those where like it's like a lot. You're never gonna stop it. You can ban them. You can okay, we'll let you back in. They're gonna do it again. Also, I feel like the only way I feel like they actually have to start listening to it or whatever is if like the players
Say it.
would start going like, okay, we're actually like not a fan of it. Like then maybe yes, it brings back the sensitivity. Like the players, but like it's fans that are the ones complaining about this right now. It's like, what? That's their experience. They're the one. It's like you have to realize that's what you're going to when you go to a game. That's why they let you know these seats may be cheap or like less open. This is the supporter section. So if you don't want to be loud and standing the whole time, sit somewhere else because like they're not going to change just for you.
You know what's the craziest thing? That Mexican fans do it for either the rival team or for their own team too.
Yeah, now
they do it for their own team.
It's literally just goal kicks now. It doesn't matter who's kicking.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter who's kicking. They just say it. They
Yeah.
just say it, which I think is like.
And it doesn't
so
even matter
stupid.
it doesn't even matter if they like are a fan or a rival of that. If they go to any game ever, that's just their thing now. I've seen it like loyal games. They're like people. You're just like, okay, they're not a loyal fan or the other team fan. They're just here because it's a game, and they'll do it. And it's like exactly. It's just a thing. It's kind of like in the sense of the wave. Every sports game you go to, someone's gonna start the wave.
You know what I feel that it is. I think like when you translate puto into a lot of languages is depending what type of person you are, you'll translate it into like like you're a faggot. But if you translate it into Spanish, it's like it really translates into like you're a fucker. Like fucker. It's like saying like when they say puto, it's like fucker. Like it's really not. But I think like a lot of people think like it has to do with like homosexuality and shit like that, which I think is why they're like so against it. Which again, like I feel like it's just like that's the trend nowadays. Like like you have to respect homosexuality to a certain degree because it makes money for you 1 month out of the whole year. So you have to push that shit. But in my opinion, I think it's like it's the most stupidest thing.
I think it always comes down to, and I don't like using the card, but it's the non-soccer fans.
Yeah, it really is.
The people
really
don't know the environment. Not saying that like you got to accept it, like everybody has their way, but it's like one of those where like if it's your first time, you're like, are they cussing? And it's like, okay, no, they're not cussing. Like that's like they're not targeting someone certain. Like they're just that's just their thing. That's in the soccer.
It really
everybody
is,
knows. Like it's almost weird if you don't hear it. You're kind of like, everything good? Like why didn't they? Like you almost say it in your head. You almost say it in your head, even when you're at home watching it. You think about saying it because you're just it's just what happens, It's but yeah, I think it comes back to the non-soccer fans.
I think like one thing you really got to take into place too is like when you listen to like soccer matches in Spanish, it's super like it's like holy shit, like literally the commentators are like on that shit.
Yeah, the ball could just be slowly making its way up the field.
But these motherfuckers like you don't even know what they're saying.
Yeah, if you turn around, you're like, did someone score? They're like, no, they're just passing the ball. They're like, oh,
exactly.
Based off of what I heard, it's like
exactly right.
Sometimes I've only been allowed to like watch games in Spanish because like it's the only way I could like see it. And I'm like I've gotten used to it. But when I first started, I'm like, okay, I don't understand Spanish, but nothing exciting is happening. Like what the fuck's going on? And then like I learned that like it's just. You're in the game. They're passionate. They're like, fuck it. I gotta, do
talk
this.
about
So
it's like you can complain that when it comes to this, it's like it's offensive. But then you can't complain but when it's like when they score, when it's like super like when it's super invigorating feeling when they're like commentating in Spanish, you don't complain. It's like, dude, it's gotta be both ways. Like,
it's gotta be a line.
Yeah.
How I said, like nowadays, I think like society is like getting too soft. Everybody gotta watch their words. I don't want to make it political, but that's really my stance on that. I don't really want to talk too much about it because I might get canceled too. But I think it's becoming way too soft nowadays. It's becoming way too soft, and you can't really talk about it because motherfuckers will come after you and shit.
That's what they do when the word being canceled. It's like, bro, that's crazy to me.
I think people just need to. A lot of these people that start canceling, judging, starting to complain, it's after the first offense, the first instant that they see that. Like, in a sense, we'll go with the soccer way. You go to your first game and you hear the Mexican fans, puta. It's like, don't instantly go complain. Find out what that is. Ask a fan what did they say?
Hey, why
did they say that? It's kind of like, I don't want to get it, but like a baseball game. The ball gets popped up in the air. You can find the true passionate baseball fans and the not so much passionate baseball fans. The ones that react to there's the term, routine pop fly where they know it's not going out. The non-baseball fans are like, the real like baseball fans that know the game, you'll just watch them like, because they know it's an out. It's not a home run. It's just went straight up in the air. And it's like the same thing with soccer fans. You start to know when your team is going to attack, when you feel a goal coming on, that kind of. Some soccer fans, they're like, it's boring, nothing happens, and like you're like, no, sit and watch it. Take an actual time, sit and watch it, learn a little bit.
If you
you'll start
think
to
soccer
know.
is boring, it's because you don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
What is going on in the field.
Like the people that like, oh, the game ended 0-0. That was boring. I'm like, yeah, I can say it was boring. No one scored. But at the same time, you still will love the game because you could see amazing shots, amazing passes and stuff. Like, there's more to it than just the score. You don't always have to score. Yes, you want your team to score. You want your team to dominate. But sometimes just watching, I mean, I'll take Perlo fucking doing a fucking cross-field fucking pass right to the guy's feet over watching fucking random dude score a goal that I don't know. You know, it's like it's a Perlo pass. That's not that many people can say they've seen that in person, you know? So it's like, I'd love to watch a free kick of a certain player. Yeah, I'd love them to make it, but if they don't, I still got the free kick in person, you know? It's like, just sit back, learn about it, see what's going on, then make your complaints after you know what the fuck you're talking about, you know? I don't know.
Conclusion.
Soccer fan. I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm just like, like, I mean, I feel like
don't bring the sensitivity into the sport.
Just
don't bring
just
sensitivity.
treat it like it's anything else in life. Stop being sensitive about it. It's a physical sport.
Yeah.
It's a sport where, like, the people on the field say worse shit than what the fans say on the stands.
Yeah.
It really is, dude.
Yeah. We had a high school
dude,
teammate who loved to talk so much smack to the freaking forwards.
I've heard of, like, so many, like, players in the Italian league that are straight up racist. They say oh, like if they're going against the Brazilians, like you're a monkey, you're like, it's like when they used to throw bananas in Dani Alves, and then like one time he picked up one and he ate it.
I'd fucking do that shit.
I'd do that shit too.
But it's like nobody realizes that shit. But no, and I think that's the funniest thing. Like, it's okay to be racist when it comes to the sport. But the moment you disrespect a gay person, it's like, oh, like, why are you making fun of gays? But it's like, bro, anywhere you go in Europe, if you're a Brazilian player, if you're a black player, they're calling you monkey, all this shit. But it's like, Lord forgive, they call you gay though, because you're disrespecting the gays. Like, bro, why won't you protect the black player when they call him worse names? But the moment that they say the gay word, F gay word, or the G gay word. It's like oh, like, that's hands off. You can't say that. But it's like, bro, it's the worst things being said by white soccer players to black soccer players, and you still won't defend that. And then
That's been going on for years.
And it's been going on for years, dude.
Years.
And the thing is, it's so hard because you can't ever like prove it because players aren't mic'd up, and if they are, they're obviously not going to say that stuff. But like those things are happening.
We all know. It's like when one of the biggest Neymar's things when he went in Barcelona. It's like they all used to call him a monkey on the sidelines. Like anywhere he played away from Barcelona, everybody used to call him a monkey because he was brown. He was Brazilian. They call him monkey. It's like, who would stand up for that? Nobody. FIFA never stood up. The La Liga never punished no team.
Nope.
But it's like, Lord forbid you call someone gay. It's because like, oh shit, like you can't be calling nobody gay. Like we have 1 month out of the whole year where we stand up for gays, so you can't say that. It's like, what are you doing for racism? Racism happens all year round, but you still won't stand up for it.
Yeah, what was like a racist like protected month or something?
Where is humanity going? Where we stand up for gays, but we don't stand up for racism day to day. Racism happens way more often than you picking on a fucking gay guy. I think we got the whole shit messed up, bro. I think we really do. Yet again, I don't want to talk about it because
here we are.
I'm just glad we woke him up.
I'm just adamant.
Yeah,
I'm just adamant. I'm just adamant about it because I have my own way of thinking about it. And I think that nowadays you can't talk about it and you can't express what you really feel about it, or else you get canceled. But I think like how I said it's like racism happens all the time in soccer. What are we doing to stop racism in soccer? Nothing. We're really not. Like fans get away with saying whatever, like N-word with the hard R. Go ahead, you can do all of that. But you just can't say that you're a F-A-G-G-I-T. You can't say that you're a faggot. You can't say that you're gay on the field. Like the fans can't tell you that you're gay. But they didn't call you a racial slur. They didn't call you anything. They didn't call you a monkey if you're brown.
It's crazy. I remember it's like as a kid playing on Xbox saying that word, the F word.
Yeah.
I remember saying that like so casually too. Yeah, I mean like it's now it's all like we had to.
It's like I'm pretty sure you've seen this, Christian. I'm pretty you probably seen this. It's like kids nowadays they wouldn't last in the MW2 lobby.
Oh hell no.
Hell no. Everybody's way too sensitive nowadays.
I've told my brother about that because like he started playing
online,
Rainbow and like online stuff.
Yeah, Rainbow
and
Six.
he's all just like, "Shut up, you suck," and I'm like, "Oh, these are rookie words."
It's like, dude.
I was like, you don't understand like the days.
Andrew's like, give me the microphone. Give me the. He's like, take it off.
I was like, because I feel like we've all seen the meme too that like if our like video game chats, like our Xbox, if they got sent to the government, most of us would go to jail.
Yeah, hell
it's
yeah.
Like, it's so true, and no one can fucking deny that. And it's one of those where like, I don't say that when I'm out in public on the street and stuff, but it's just like you're in the thing. Like I know it's bad, and it's like after like a game, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to hell. Like I swear to God, this happened one time. We were playing Fall Guys because it's like big on Xbox.
Oh, right Fall Guys is a pretty fun game.
Some guy just messaged one of our guys going, "I hope your mom dies," because he felt like he lost them the thing in Fall Guys.
Damn.
And he's like, "Fucking Fall Guys! It's not even like Call of Duty. Like, are you serious? I'm getting these messages." It's like, but that's how it is. Like our generation grew up with like, if you do it in private, your own thing. Like if we met those guys out in public, we'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like
if we met those guys in like out in the streets. We went to the bar with them, we'd probably be best friends.
We'd be chill as hell.
We'd be best friends, bro. Like, honestly.
It's like us on, like, the field when we're playing. Like, we'll get mad at each other, but after the game, you're just like, try and go get some food. Because you're like, it's just on the field. It's happened there. Boom. I don't actually fucking hate you. Like, and it's just like, it's just in the moment, that's where it becomes a maturity and, when it's real and when it's just.
Yeah, when it's just like the heat of the moment.
Yeah, it's in the moment. Like, there's been a couple times where it's happened like that, and they're like, "You mad?" You're like, "No, I'm good." They're like, "But I'm like, I was mad then. I'm good now. The game's over. I don't care. I don't. It's like I'm not gonna dwell on that. I'm not gonna hold it because then it's just gonna ruin the rest of my day.
Honestly.
So it's just like
you're carrying all that burden and shit.
Yeah,
like
it's like why?
Yeah,
it's not one. It's not healthy. Two, there's no reason
on your shoulders,
yeah,
bro.
For real. Like, you got no reason.
You
to
can
be
put it back
all
on your
shit.
shoulder next game. Go at it again. So it's like that one dude, the one that I put in a chokehold and shit. I was so pissed that I was done with him.
You did put him in a chokehold though.
I got film of that shit. I didn't
Nah,
tell
you did. You didn't, but you did.
Motherfucker
You
was
didn't, but you did.
Motherfucker was a foot taller than me. I had to fucking step on a stool to put him in a fucking headlock. But like, it's one of those, or the most recent one, the guy that fucking pulled me down on the ground.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I was pissed about it, and I kept talking about it after the game stuff. But I never like actually went back to the game, like the ref, and been like, look, because I was just like, there's no point.
What are they gonna do at that
Exactly.
point?
I was just like, there was no point. I did my little rant, vented, and then I'm like, there's no point. I'm not gonna gain anything. I'm not playing right now.
You know what he did?
He knew what I did. I knew what I did.
I'm pretty sure
like,
the refs knew what he did.
everybody knew what they did, so it's just like it's over. It's done with. You know, I still don't like that guy, but like if I saw him in public, I'd probably just be like, fucking this guy. But I'm not gonna be like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? And like try to start shit. It's not worth my time.
It's not. It really
You know?
isn't.
So it's
It
like
really isn't.
that was like the ref when I got in the fight, and I went after. I was like, I'm just gonna apologize, and he's like, dude, you're better than that. I'm like, I know. It's just not my moment. He's like, you're good. Come back next week, do it better. I'm like, yeah, I got you. You know, I appreciate all that stuff. So it's like, just don't let it burn you. Just
Speaking about next week, how's the Monday indoor team doing, Christian?
represent.
I believe we lost one game, the first game, and we won this game that came up.
Like yesterday or like
yeah,
2 days ago?
Yeah, we won. Yeah.
I should be able to.
Into Weston.
We should go. Just go watch.
Yeah, we're looking to get New Jerseys, and I think they would change the name of the team.
What did they change it to?
Number 1.
I'm not gonna comment on that one. I'll vent off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to go watch. Got
That's a
couple
pretty
loyal,
interesting name.
I ain't getting on that one on camera. I'll actually hold back.
That's kind of funny though. Number Juan. That's kind of
It
it is.
I tell you, it wasn't even
though.
Juan's idea.
It's like
either.
number Juan.
It was one
That's
of
a
the,
good-
it was
that's a
one of
good
my
one, though.
teammates.
That's a
Was it
good-
Nate's?
No.
Oh, I could have
That's a-
seen him in
no.
Nate's.
That's a good one though. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
And
one.
I
ain't gonna
thought
lie.
I laughed when I heard it too. I was
That's
like,
a good one
man,
though.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty funny. I ain't gonna
All right,
cat.
so you hear it first. The Off the Woodwork indoor team will be. I feel like there's a better word instead of ending, but we'll be
Disbanded.
disbanded for right now. It will.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We're coming back better and greater.
Yeah,
I don't know. Nope.
I think on that note, we'll take a quick hydration break.
Hydration.
He's getting kind of hot.
A little hydration break, and then we'll come back, play a little game
Literally.
of overrated, underrated, and then wrap up the episode. Yeah.
Hell yeah, boy.
We.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boys from Off the Woodwork, and we just want to let you guys know that Off the Woodwork has officially sponsored with Myoderm. If you guys don't know what Myoderm is, let us tell you. Myoderm is a revolutionary CBD product, great for all injuries of any type of any sorts, and will most likely be able to get you out on the field playing again within no time.
Myoderm Advanced Cream utilizes transdermal technology to drive CBD in the muscle and connective tissue and reduce inflammation. Advanced RX has the highest concentration of CBD in the world, with 20% CBD in the Advanced RX 20. Myoderm has the highest concentration of CBD on the market. It is the most powerful and longest lasting pain relief available. With its innovative water-based formula, it has a superior absorption and is non-greasy and a transdermal delivery for deep targeted relief.
Trust us when we say Myoderm is the way to go. As you know, we play soccer on a weekly basis. With Myoderm, working in minutes and provides hours of relief and is the best option. You can get your very own Myoderm product at myoderm.com. Make sure to check out all our Myoderm products. And once you found out the one you wanted, make sure you use our very own code WOODWORK to get 20% off your order.
We will have the link for Myoderm and our discount code in the description below. So go out there and get yourself some Myoderm. All things treated or needed, Myoderm. And we're back from our hydration break. It's your boy Nizzo.
Boy, Andrew.
Drew, and it's your boy Christian.
Drew.
Alright, we gotta work on that, Christian. You can't be
Shut your ass already.
introducing people that already introduce themselves. For real. Anyways.
Says you who forget people's nicknames. Shit. Right, Tui looking ass.
Shut your record.
All right. We are back from the hydration break. We're going to play a little game of overrated, underrated. I've got a list of 20 players.
Christian overrated, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I am.
All right. But for this, you can't say like they're good. It's either overrated or underrated. No in between.
Okay.
Right?
Let me hear it.
And
Yeah,
every so
Ernie.
often, you got to give a little reason. We can't just
No,
go.
Shut the
Ernie, that's
fuck up,
right.
All right,
Christian.
so
Don't
I
be
got-
all like.
There was a
Puto.
lot of shit that went off camera. If you can't tell, we energized. We got the hydration break. All right.
Especially on this though.
All right. So, literally, overrated, underrated, and then certain times you got to give a little bit of like who you are, okay? And then we'll go Christian, me, and then you, okay?
All right. How about we go you, me, and then Christian?
Oh, Christian first. Christian, you, me. How about that? Since it's my topic, I'll go last.
No. How about I go first?
Okay, you, him, then me.
There you go. I like that better.
Wasted
Fuck
like
you.
30
Fuck
seconds.
you, Christian.
30 seconds of my life just there.
The
trying to
little
figure-
rat in his
Fuck
head's like,
you.
moving a
Fuck
little too much
Christian.
up there.
Fuck
Alright.
Christian.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. First up, Leroy Sané.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go overrated, just because you have to do one or the other. I'm gonna go overrated. Sue me.
Why?
I don't know, I just think- I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
I'm not
the-
gonna ask you why, but we're just gonna keep on rolling with the
Okay,
hits.
yeah.
Get this shit out of here. Fucking God damn, we're on 1 out of fucking 20. All right, Paul Pogba.
As of lately, overrated. Yeah.
I'll go overrated. Yeah.
I'm gonna go overrated.
As of lately. As of
I'm gonna
lately.
go overrated as well.
His Juve to Manchester United.
He went from underrated to overrated.
Underrated. Like, dude, he was fucking when he was at Juve, fucking underrated as fuck. Went to Man U for like the first 2 years. Beast, but ever since then it's been a decline. Like not the same intensity anymore.
I agree with that. All right. Sergio Ramos.
Underrated.
Underrated, yeah.
Underrated, dude. He's a fucking beast. He might be dirty, but
Yeah,
gets
but
the job done.
He knows how. Yep.
All right. Alexis Sanchez.
underrated, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I feel like he was.
He earned his spot at Barca. Then he went to Arsenal.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
Only reason Arsenal didn't get relegated is because of him. There at that point when he went to Arsenal, there was no other forward that would have made the impact he made at Arsenal besides him.
I'd go underrated since gotta choose one of those. All right. Joshua Kimmich.
Kimmich, he's good, but I would say he's overrated. Yeah.
I'll give him a overrated. Yeah.
I'm gonna go overrated in his new position as a center defensive mid. Back when he was like a right back, center back, underrated.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Marcus Rashford.
Damn.
Overrated as fuck, dude.
As much as I am a United
Hell
fan, yeah, I'll
no.
give him overrated.
I'm gonna go
Overrated.
underrated.
Overrated. Hell no.
All right.
Never made that much of a big impact in the big league. Maybe he scored a
his
goal.
moments,
Maybe he
obviously.
scored a goal here and there, but never was consistent. Never nothing.
All right.
So overrated.
Griezmann.
Under.
Underrated when he was at Atletico. Overrated when he's transferred out. He should have never fucking traded out.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I
He
know
was
he.
alone,
I know
man.
he is back, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go right now. Overrated.
yeah, overrated as fuck. Yeah.
When he was originally at Atletico, that was underrated as hell. Like
Yeah.
that's why everybody was like, "Oh, he's going to Barca. He's gonna continue his like legacy," and then it just didn't work out for him.
He just didn't perform how
Yep.
he used to at Atletico.
All right. Firmino.
Overrated.
Like he's underrated.
I'm gonna go
Hmm.
overrated, especially now because he's just not playing anymore. But like when he does, everyone's like, "Oh my god!" But he doesn't do anything. So I'm just gonna go overrated. He lost his starting spot, so
He did, but he's growing older, so.
yeah. All right, Jordi Alba.
Honestly, I'm gonna say underrated, but I know I've seen that clip where he gets outran by Bale. But underrated.
You gotta take the age gap too. Like that fool is pulling, he's hauling, and I feel like he is underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, he's underrated for sure.
I'm going overrated.
Think so?
I don't know. Just never really like what he does. Like, I don't know. It just seems like man can kick a ball, like clear the ball, and they're like, oh my god. And I'm like,
Scored some goals though too. Some
Yeah,
pretty nice goals.
Yeah, he did score some pretty nice goals.
I'm gonna go overrated. Like, you got to pick one or the other. So,
Christian, what do you think?
Underrated.
all right.
I'm not being biased either because I'm a Barca fan.
Well, we'll see how this one goes. Dembele, the Barca Dembele,
Overrated.
Now underrated.
overrated.
Or
I get my viewpoint.
I feel like I think he's overrated. Just the matter of fact that he's going through like an injury spell.
That's what I'm saying.
He just gets like injured here, left and right and shit.
What was your reasoning?
That's the thing because like I understand like him going into Barca, like yeah, I felt the overrated right there because like injury, not caring, but like now like if you actually watch him play now, like I feel like he's underrated. Like he's doing way better. I knew he was a good move for Barcelona. It's just the fact that he had to realize like, oh shit, like I'm in one of the best teams in the world type vibe.
He scored against Inter Miami.
Yeah.
I know it was an MLS team, but like
Inter though.
I know.
We were
like,
talking about it on the hydration
Yeah, but,
break.
like,
It's like, dude,
He might have scored, but like some
Maybe
of the
that
goals that
sparks
Barca made this year was by his assist, bro.
we'll see. Lewandowski signing the bomb. We'll see. I'm gonna go overrated. Try to prove me wrong. All right, Allison Becker, Liverpool goalkeeper.
is that the one right now?
Yeah.
Underrated. Because the last one fucking sucked.
No, well, yeah, that was true.
The last one was trash, bro. Trash. Like, but underrated for sure, dude. Underrated.
Actually, I'll go underrated. Yeah, honestly,
Underrated.
he saved Liverpool a good amount of time.
I'm gonna go. See, I'd want to go with perfectly rated, so I'm gonna go with over, but not like, bro, he's so over. Like I think it's just like here's perfect rated, and then it's like he's right there. So it's like barely. I don't want to put him at underrated because he's just like he gets the
job done.
Yeah, he gets the respect he's earned, all that stuff. Like I can't put him at underrated where like everybody's like, oh, this guy's shit. Like no, he's doing his job. It just
it's not like a bad underrated.
yeah.
Either,
It's not a bad one. It's just I gotta pick one or the other. All right. Benjamin Pavard, right back for Bayern Munich. Famous for his France 2018 World Cup goal where he kicked it sideways and went in the top fucking left corner.
Does he kind of look like he's like white?
Yeah, white,
has, like,
brown,
brown-
curly hair, kind of tall,
Actually,
skinny dude.
no. Yeah, he's. I think he's. Sorry, Nizzle. My bad.
He wanted to say
Slow
it like 3
poke.
times.
Don't interfere with my answer, faggot. I'm gonna say equally rated.
You gotta pick one or the other.
Dummy. Ratatouille.
Wait, who does he play for right now?
Bayern
Bayern
Munich.
Munich. What did he play for?
Underrated for
He
sure.
played for Stuttgart,
Stuttgart.
one of those
Yeah, underrated.
bum German. I'm going overrated because the guy doesn't do shit. He did the one goal for the fucking World
the
Cup,
World
and
Cup?
everybody's like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "It was an amazing goal. I'll give him that." But then like, he hasn't performed since, so it's kind of like,
But I mean, it's like, do you want to perform after you already won the World Cup? Like, think about it. Messi
Yes.
has never won it. Ronaldo has never
he
won
got
it.
signed to Bayern because of the World Cup.
He's getting the check. Hey, why you mad about another nigga getting to the bag? You can't be mad about another man getting to the bag.
It's kind of like that moment. Allison, like he's like right there, underrated, and like he's on like.
It's one of those
It's
things
like Mario Götze. It's like Mario Götze.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
He was at the
completely
top of the world after he scored that goal, the final winning goal.
He's overrated as fuck.
After a year after that
Yeah,
shit,
he
what
was
happened?
overrated.
He got let go out of
Yeah.
Bayern.
Yeah, he was overrated.
And now he's like what Schalke, I think, or PSV, next to the other kid from PSG.
Yeah, Xavi Simons.
Xavi Simons. Look at
Oh
him.
yeah,
That's stupid. But
he went down, bro. I felt sorry.
Man,
If he stayed at Barca, bro,
he goes to PSG and then leaves to go. It's stupid.
It's crazy that you can tell that he was out of shape because of his his head shape. You can tell like, oh, he got like fat ass like cheeks on his face. You're like, oh, he's out of shape, and you can hella tell how that like dramatically influenced his career, because he gained overweight.
All right, Navas,
Keylor Navas, the goalkeeper,
underrated,
dude, underrated as fuck, dude.
I do give him props. So yeah.
Oh, he was the perfect replacement for Casillas. I ain't gonna lie. Like, honestly, he was a great replacement. And I feel like Real Madrid never gave him the respect he deserved. Because he was beast, bro. He was beast. Not to say that he's not beast right. I don't even know where he's at right now.
He's on the bench at PSG.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty
sure they got Donnarumma.
Damn.
I'm gonna go underrated for club, overrated for
country.
Yeah. Like he plays for Costa Rica, like they don't do anything, but they're just, oh my god! I'm like they don't do anything.
Do you think? All right, this might be like an extra special, but do you think Donnarumma is overhyped or overhyped?
Mm-hmm. It sucks.
What did he? Where was he before?
I think he's actually good, dude.
AC Milan.
AC Milan, yeah. He was a youngest
If I have
player.
to go based off the two answers, definitely overrated. But it's one of those where there's just certain games where you're like, come on, man. You're like fucking 8 feet tall. Like you're supposed to be the next fucking like best goalkeeper ever, and you're letting in stupid goals. I have to go overrated with him. Like he's still young. He still has a lot to prove and stuff, so I'll have to go overrated. But it's just like there's certain things it's like you got to fix that. You can't be doing that shit, especially at like AC Milan, PSG.
What was the Liverpool's goalie that was like letting in stupid goals left and right?
Oh, Simon or something Loris. Yeah, where he literally the fucking Champions League final like rolls it right to Benzema and he kicks it in and shit. Like, and then he went to like Turkey, and then like technically he just got released as a Liverpool player this year. So this whole time he's been gone, but he still was a Liverpool player. He got buff and like there was a chance where they're like, oh, but he still sucks. So now he's just like, like that was just something happened to him.
I'm surprised he got so far into it, into the business of it.
All right.
Trying to see where he's been.
I don't even know where he's at now. Like, but I'm pretty sure they announced that like they're like after so many years of like not fucking seeing this guy, he's gone.
I mean,
I didn't
dude,
realize he was 23, bro.
Yeah, he's young as shit.
He was performing like shit, dude.
He was good because he was the one that had to step up and shit, and then it's just like,
dude, I'm
he
surprised.
cracked under the pressure.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I think that's probably what it was. Cause it's like these guys are not in there because they're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
They're in there because they proved something, right?
Yeah, it's like there was no other actual starting one, so they're like, you're next. You have to step up. So don't fuck it up, and he fucked it up.
That's crazy. I mean, he's literally like a year younger.
Yeah, he's just kind of. All right, next up, Gabriel Jesus. Arsenal's newest signing.
Underrated. I think so. He's like he's not, I think he's like a Neymar, but not like a fully skilled Neymar, but he's like
he's a good striker, and I think Arsenal for him is going to be a very like, this is where he shows who the fuck he is. You know, he was behind Aguero, and then he was going to be behind Holland, so now it's like, okay, you got the spotlight, it's yours, fucking make the best of it, prove you need to go to World Cup with Brazil.
I think he will prove himself.
I'm excited for it.
And I hope he does.
I would literally get an Arsenal Jesus jersey. Like, if I had to get an Arsenal one, I'd get his jersey.
I'll give him that underrated, just at that line, you know.
If Miles sent us the fucking Man City jerseys, that'd be fucking great.
Try to message him again.
True, Miles.
Miles, we looking at your ass. Fucker.
You just went past the line.
No, I didn't.
Now you're looking at people's.
It's one thing to say something, and it's one thing to, like,
off camera. Go start messages. Off camera. You didn't ghost our message.
give us a 50-50 response.
All right, bro. Let's go on with the rating, please.
I don't even know how that conversation went down. Raheem Sterling.
Raheem Sterling.
I mean, shit.
He was only good for one season.
I would even put that on the overrated or underrated.
He was good for like 1 season and a half. Overrated as fuck.
I would say overrated too, bro.
Then again, I'm not speaking like I'm the greatest soccer player in the world, but his output, yeah, overrated.
I'm going under because I think he's gonna fucking perform perfect this season. Like I think he's gonna really pop out this season.
Okay, I give
With
you
Chelsea. I'm excited.
That. Oh, I
Hey,
mean,
did you
if
see
we were talking about City, I say overrated, but maybe Chelsea. I'll put the
I'll go with that.
underrated
I
right
agree
there.
with
Did you guys see the video where he refused to sign a Man City jersey?
Well, yeah. Fucking,
Yeah.
did you see that kid that got pissed that he tried to get Pulisic to sign his Dortmund and Chelsea jersey, and then Jorginho signed both of them, and they literally said Pulisic, like Pulisic 22, like they were his jerseys, and like he couldn't get Pulisic to sign it, but Jorginho, without even saying anything, just grabbed the pen and fucking signed it, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Like this kid was pissed, and he posted about it. He's like, I could be like a jackass, whatever, but tell me I'm not the only person that's like kind of pissed about this, and I kind of agree because it's like, damn, that kind of sucks. That like that's his like if it was a blank, different story, but it's like that was Pulisic's jersey.
I think like when it comes to like you being a player of a team, and you have these fans coming up you with like the older jersey you used to wear, I think at that point like you at least have to give them the respect of signing it.
Yeah,
like honestly, because like dude, that means that like they're not just like a bandwagon fan.
No,
like
yeah.
they've been following you. Like
Yeah,
the
they
least
know
you can
you.
do, like maybe for you as a superstar soccer player in Europe, it's just like oh, you know what, I don't got time for this. I'm like I'm too famous to be doing this. But for the fan, dude, it's gonna make like it's gonna be something that they're gonna remember their whole life.
Oh yeah,
Whatever team you go to, they're gonna buy your jersey again. Like, dude, they're gonna buy the new, like, let's say you stay at the club forever. Every year they're gonna buy the new jersey.
oh yeah.
So it's money going to the club, and I think that's what players don't realize. Like, it's like why would you not sign somebody's jersey that they've had before another team that you're already at? Maybe you might be like, oh well, if I sign for whoop, why would I sign for the jersey that I used to play at because it's gonna be disrespectful to my club? It's like you gotta understand there's a club and then there's you as a soccer player.
Yeah.
And I think like soccer players need to realize that like it's nothing disrespectful from the fan. It just means that they've been following you for a while.
Like that's what I always said for the longest time. I wanted the Dortmund jersey.
Too.
I wanted Pulisic. Even after
Yeah,
he
me
left,
too.
I wanted the Dortmund Pulisic just because like that's the reason why I started watching the team was because of Pulisic and all that stuff. Like I ended up getting a Royce like just that's what I ended up going with. But for the longest time, I was like, I wanted Dortmund Pulisic jersey because that like it. You're just set. That's why you like a team for a certain reason. Like my first Galaxy jersey was a David Beckham. Wasn't even on the team by the time I got that jersey, but it's like motherfucker favorite player all time, favorite team all time. Like you gotta. It's just
Gotta do it.
all right. We got 5 more.
Just underrated, overrated,
Angel Di Maria,
Underrated.
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 I think he deserves more clout than Modric.
Oh
Me too.
fuck yeah! Yeah, I'm glad I didn't put. If I put Modric on, I'd be like overrated as fuck.
I just think he didn't get the clout because he's not European and he's like a Southern American.
But it's like the shit he's won the teams he played for. I'm like, bro, this need to get like that's why I'm hoping like Juventus, this man like fucking goes off, like proves like I'm still here, motherfucker.
Yeah, because even in Argentina, he was really proving himself
oh
too.
yeah, dude,
Bro,
was a
he's
big
like one of the
factor.
main guys in Argentina. It's like you already know it's like Messi and Di Maria
100%.
and maybe Dybala third.
Yeah, he has
Used
his
to be
moments.
Kun Aguero, but
Yeah, Aguero
Or
retired
Higuain.
already.
I know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were tied, but I'm saying that's what it used to be. But
Yeah,
they
Angel.
didn't really perform.
Angel Di
like
Maria
that.
underrated as fuck
100%.
though.
All right, Christian Erickson, newest Man U side.
Overrated. Over. Over.
I'll give him under.
Over.
Under.
Over.
I'm going
over.
under.
Over.
I'm really hoping this year, like fucking, he does really good. Get I don't know. I've always liked him as a Tottenham player and stuff. I always thought he should have gone to a different club, and now it's like, okay, you got your chance with Man U. Let's see how you do.
Overrated. Because I used to have an ultimate team, and he sucks.
I have a 98 Erickson card right now.
You do? Nah.
100%.
Is it like a man of the match or man of the?
I don't know what it is. I think I got the FIFA.
He was like, "Yee."
Give me a moment.
Give me a moment. Nah, yeah. Only reason I don't like him is because I used to have him in my ultimate team.
You probably didn't know how to use him, bro.
You probably didn't know how to use it, bro.
It's like having like Maguire on your team, knowing that he's slow.
But he's such a good card defensively. It's like fucking.
Yeah.
But then, like, realistically, Maguire fucking sucks, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which I'm surprised he's still in Man U, bro.
He's still going to be the captain. Oh, sorry.
Dude.
93. He's a 93.
Dang.
Stats are fucking insane. 96 passing, 93 dribble, 91 shot, 88 pace. I'm like,
None of those are real.
well, yeah, because it's an upgraded card. It's an upgraded card.
None of those are real.
It's an upgraded card.
Yeah, but none of those are.
All cards like that. I mean,
None of
95
But yeah.
Lacazette, that would never happen in a million years, but it's an
Yeah.
upgraded card. 92
Oh,
fucking for the
no.
knee. Look at that. Look at that squad. Look at that squad. Look at that
Yeah.
squad. I don't play Ultimate Team that much, but I know if Dewey was here, he'd freaking talk shit on it, but I don't give a fuck.
Imagine having an upgraded Van Dijk card.
Oh, true. All right. So next one, Mason Mount, Chelsea.
Underrated. I support the American players.
He's not American.
America!
He's not American.
Fuck yeah!
He's
Honestly, I
English.
don't know what I honestly don't know what to put him about that.
I support my red coat brothers.
Right now, I'll go with like I guess like maybe underrated.
I'm going underrated, 100%. Especially after that goal against freaking Club America. Fuck yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I
All
already
right,
know
Christian.
the answer for this next one.
Shut up,
Actually,
Christian. You don't
answer.
get a
Overrated.
say. You don't get a say, Christian. Shut up.
Overrated.
That's the next one.
Yeah, overrated.
Yeah, that's my answer too. Vinny Jr.
Underrated, bro. Fuck y'all. Nah,
Overrated.
fuck y'all. Underrated.
Overrated.
Underrated.
Overrated.
How old is dude right now? Hold up.
I don't give a fuck how old he
Probably
is.
like 21, 20. He's young, bro. He's still overrated though. Like, bro, he have his moments too, but like, look, it still took us some time to get to where he's at, and I still think he's like overrated too. 'Cause
Overrated.
imagine what if you put a defender that knows how
Bro,
to do
he's
shit.
22 years old, bro.
Like, kinda
He's
Playing for Real Madrid.
overrated.
Nah, he's underrated as fuck, dude.
Overrated.
Cause look.
well, it
he
took him
played
like a couple
la-
seasons to
alright,
even
look,
get where
yeah,
he's at
yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So
Last
that's why he's
season,
overrated.
last season, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
Overrated.
I ain't gonna lie. Last season, he made a lot of easy mistakes. He made a lot of mistakes, but this season, bro, he's being that he's being into that grown soccer man. He used to play like a younger soccer kid. Now he's like developing into the grown soccer man. He is. Now, one thing you can never hate about him is he's not one to be like an injury will stop him for a whole season. Compared to all the other guys in the league, he's Brazilian. He came from like nothing. And like me, deep down, I'm a Barca fan. But like when I see somebody that has the ambition and all this stuff, it's like, bro, he's been good. He's gotten injured, but he's not the type of player like go like 6 months, 4 months with an injury. Like he's the type of guy to like bounce back from it.
Yeah.
And I did see a video yesterday on TikTok about all his misses and shit, like the easy misses. And I was like, damn, this is like some stupid fucking mistakes.
It was like, damn, he's overrated as fuck.
But the thing is, like, what about the times where it's like super hard and shit, and he still goes through with it? It's like, so it's like you gotta balance out both, and I don't think he's underrated or overrated. I think he's developed. I wouldn't say he's under or overrated, but I think he's developing into the player he should be.
All right. So I would say
And I'm a Barca fan.
The amount of
so-
misses
He's
and good
overrated
moments
as fuck.
is this, bro.
he's overrated.
He's
You know what?
overrated, bro.
At one point in time, I think the amount of misses is gonna go like this, and the amount of goals he made is gonna go like this.
Okay,
And the
but once
overrated's
that
gonna go like
overtime
this,
happens,
and the overrated's gonna stay like this.
once that time happens, then you can come back with, yo, remember episode 25? Yeah, You remember you guys said he was overrated?
No,
Yeah.
he won.
He
He
won.
won the champions for Real Madrid.
Okay.
No, he didn't singly help win the Champions League.
Bro, if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have won.
Courtois.
Courtois was literally carrying that team.
Where
Right
was
there,
Mo
bro.
Salah? Where was Sane?
But we're not talking about them, bro.
Did Courtois score a goal?
No, but we're talking about how they
Fuck
he got
kinda
saved,
question-
bro. What the
What
fuck?
kind of question
No,
is that?
did Courtois like y'all talking
No,
like
but he
Courtois?
saved fucking 30
Yeah.
My
goals.
God,
Yeah,
bro.
but you
Are
guys are talking.
serious?
You guys
He
are talking-
saved 30.
You
Go
guys
man
are
of the
talk-
match.
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't score a goal, right?
It's not always about scoring goals.
Yeah, it's not right. But it's like
I
you,
know.
Wait,
but you
what?
ha-
What?
He's
All right,
like,
no.
yeah,
Oh,
I
wait,
know.
no.
But-
Let's stop. Let's stop.
But you
Please.
have to. But
Can we
you,
go back to
but
what
you
we're
have to
actually
score.
on, bro?
But you have to score the goals,
We
right?
can we
There's-
go back
there-
to what we're
Someone
talking
has to
about,
score the
bro?
goal for the other fucking team to win, right? Someone,
Okay.
Someone has to score the goal.
And someone's got to save the goals too.
Yeah.
And look who's the man of the match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like, why didn't you give credit to
Who was the man of
little-
the match? Because that meant more. Sometimes not just this one fucking goal is the main thing. Guy saved
Bro, you
fucking
acting
How
like-
are you
goals.
gonna?
if
How
he's-
are you
if
gonna
he
win
scored-
without the goal?
If he scored a hat
How are
trick,
you going to win
alright.
without the goalie? Thank you. All right.
Either
Please.
way, how are you gonna win without
Please.
the?
Can
how
we-
are
I
gonna win
got you
striker?
silent.
No,
You didn't- you
let's. Hey,
stopped.
can we go back to what we're actually supposed to be talking
We got
about,
one
bro?
more. We got
Bro,
one more.
the answer was literally like a quick, literally talk about it and underrated or
But
overrated.
you know how we
That's
get
it,
here at Off
dude.
the Woodwork, Christian.
That's it.
Well, you know how we go.
Yeah.
You know how we go off
I
here at Off
fucking
the
dare you
Woodwork.
guys, dude.
You know everything we talk about. We got to go more in depth.
Because now I feel like the next one's just kind of like we're gonna be like, okay, and that's it. I put that one on there just because I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen.
I mean, you should put his like you should put like Ansu Fati on that shit too.
Well, I
Because
did.
like
I
they're
got
both
some
they're both
Barca.
young. They're
I
both.
think I
they're
put
both
more
young.
Barca than fucking any other team combined. I put like Dembele, Jordi Alba, and then feel like I put someone out. I don't know. Last but not least, Kevin De Bruyne.
I think he's overrated, or not underrated actually. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go underrated too.
I'm
yeah.
also gonna go
Yeah.
underrated.
I don't think people give him the credit he deserves, bro.
I
I
think it's-
really
yeah.
don't think he's
They expect it so much, but I'm like, you gotta realize like the shit this guy's going.
dude.
Like, being that center attacking mid,
Dude,
fucking the guy just does everything.
he's a fucking playmaker, dude.
It's
And I don't
nice.
think people give him the credit he like honestly, dude.
Mhm.
Like, I
No,
know that
100%.
Man City pay him very good,
Oh yeah,
but I don't think the fans respect him as much as they should.
no, 100%. Like I think
'Cause-
before Holland, he was the top paid player for the team. Like
Dude, like
he was good. He's
bro, he's like the machine behind the movements of the game.
they
bro.
literally move like
around him. It's not like the game moves away from him. It's like he controls the pace of his
Yep.
own team's game.
Yep.
Like I think he's very underrated, dude.
very
And
underrated.
And I feel like he's been underrated now for like 3 years now. And I don't think nobody wants to give him his credit and shit. But dude, he deserves his credit where it's due, bro. He's a great soccer player. Great soccer player. That's actually a good player you had to ask.
I tried to I didn't go Messi, Ronaldo. Like I tried. I was like on this website just like random soccer players. So I was just trying to.
Yeah.
I was trying to do
I-
current, like just make it interesting.
I
you
don't
know?
think KDB has been respected as much
No.
as he should.
Just this guy needs to get a World Cup under his.
Yeah, I mean you can say the same thing about
Oh, yeah,
Ronaldo and
yeah.
Messi and shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So I think that's gonna wrap up 25. But before we do wrap up, by the time later after this, we will be filming some of these videos. But we're gonna be having, if you're watching this on Saturday, the
Yes,
next
sir.
upcoming week, we'll have table prediction videos for the top 5 leagues: Bundesliga, La Liga, Serie A, League One, and then Premier League. We'll predict
Yeah.
who we think from top to bottom, all that.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, we will be doing the jersey ranks of the home and away for all the big leagues again. So we'll put it on our Instagram, Twitter, all that shit of like the schedule. No, most likely, I think I'm making them where they all come at 3:00. But like if you're watching this today on Saturday, literally Monday till the next Saturday, there will be a video every day. From Monday through Friday will be the tables, and then Saturday will be episode number 26 in that sense. So definitely stay tuned for that stuff because literally for the rest of the month, we've got like, I think in total it's going to be like 12 videos because of another couple more episodes and then all those videos. So make sure you turn into those because those are going to be fun. A lot of that stuff. And then before we sign out again, we got a quick little advertisement, I guess I'll throw in here for our boy Keith down at Hanger FC. We shared it on our story today, and we'll probably share it again later. But Hanger FC has this, I'm just reading based off of the ad right here, a PTP, professional training program. It is designed to give players a glimpse of what a professional training environment is all about. There are going to be sessions that will focus on individual player development with a curriculum built out and presented to players before the start of the program. So that's really cool. And they start in the morning, like it's from 7 to 10 on weekdays. $35 a session. That includes breakfast. So I think that's like, dude, like I almost want to see if we can just go check it out or whatever, because it just looks like a really cool thing that they got going on there and stuff.
Whatever you do, don't come to the session thinking that you're better than coaches. These are professionals for a reason. So be ready to learn. Be ready to be open-minded. Don't come in with a mentality that you're better than everybody else.
Be open to learning. Be open to change your perspective on your mentality, your physicality.
You will learn from these people. You will learn from them. Just don't be closed-minded.
But yeah, if you guys want to register, do go to hangerfc.com/PTP. I don't have any other details about that, but I feel like it will be pretty simple to do that. But yeah, I mean, I feel like we're going to try to go. I mean, it's kind of early, so I don't know if we can, but if there's ever a time we're all off, I'd love to swing by, see if we can check it out. We haven't been in a while, so I think it'd be a really cool program to go check out, see the younger people develop. I don't know about age range, all that stuff, but I guarantee you can find out more details from Hanger FC on the Instagram, Twitter, all that shit, or just going to their website and registering. So make sure to check that out. Definitely be worth it if you are wanting to take the next step forward.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll definitely post about this too.
Yeah,
it's part us doing it.
Yeah, we'll definitely try to get some footage of it, share it on our Instagram, all that stuff. Just check it out too, because it seems cool. But yeah, I think we'll wrap up episode number 25 Off the Woodwork. As usual, make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, because we got a lot of TikToks coming out. We're filming another one tonight. It's going to be a funny one. Twitter, Snapchat, add us because no one has yet. Anchor, Spotify, and of course, if you're watching this, you're on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cause we
drop a comment too.
Yeah, drop a comment.
We love reading comments.
Drop the comments, please. It's funny. Even if it's just an emoji, do it.
Even if you're just roasting one of us,
please do that. Please do that.
Yeah,
we
love talking about when people get roasted.
I feel like we want to do like a Q&A or like reading like mean tweet kind of like roasting things. So don't be too mean, but you know.
Nah, be mean as fuck. Be ruthless.
Don't bully us, I guess, or whatever. But like, yeah,
bully me.
We want the comments. You know, we love the messages we get on Instagram and stuff. So you know, please keep those going. They're awesome. We love interacting with all you guys. We got stickers. We're still working on shirts. I think I got it figured out. So hopefully those will start coming out quick. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up 25. So we will see you next week.
It's been your boy Nizzle.
It's been your boy Christian.
It's been your boy Andrew.
Drew.
And without, we out off the woodwork. Outies.
Peace.
Outies.
Outies.
Hear me?
I don't know if I want outies.
Is that the new one? Outies.
The new what?
The new takeaway.
Oh.
Outies.
Oh.
We're outies. We're outies.
We outies because I don't know. Trying to figure out a rhyme.
It's a good transition to getting off of it. I think I might be wrong. Christian, what do you think?
I like it.
Christian likes it.
Okay, then if we remember it, we'll start doing that.
All right. We're outies.
We outies.